I hear the gunshot. It may sound like fireworks, and me and my husband run out through the door. That when I see my sister-in-law with my niece in her hand, me don't get shot, and she tell me, "Kunis, they shot your brother." So I run down and I can see her. When I see me, my brother, I'm in the dasher right there. I mean, sit down to wait for under the window, but he never reach home, and he never want to come home again.
Your niece, I understand that she was shot 4 times.
4 times.
How devastating is that?
In my hand, they sleep. And when she come, she just tell me they shot the baby and they take off with the next person will get shot.
Rodriguez and she died on the spot, while baby Amiri was rushed to the hospital where she passed away.
My name is Christian Espat. I'm sending this video to the media to clear my name, because the police are accusing me of a triple murder I didn't commit.
Just hold it. Just hold up your head and I know if you're a giant, then you're breath. Simple thing to a giant. Life is a delicate subject and a predicate, but this does elevate. Fuck a lot of delegate. Come and send about the threat. Youths now waste your intellect. Escape which I correct. Live life with no regret. The lockdown of success with feature. Life prison don't give me the visa. With a rich yellows man a star and clean and the dirty might have but we clean.
Good day, my wonderful friends. It's me again, the one more great countryman. Remember to like, share and subscribe and click on another video. Now Belize is getting hot again, and I'm gonna explain to you guys what happened in this situation. Let's go. Now this youth and him daughter and another friend get sprayed with a whole heap of machine, dog. The guy is a fisherman and he lives in the part of Belize named San Pedro. Now the accused, cause the police them had moved fast and caught up with the so-called killer, and listen to what the killer have to say, cause this is what the killer did. I'ma let him tell it for himself.
My name is Christian Espat. I'm sending this video to the media to clear my name, because the police are accusing me of a triple murder I didn't commit. The reason I'm not in the island at this moment, because last week Thursday, the police threatened me to the point that I no longer could take the pain. I'm not running and I'm not hiding from the law. I just came to the doctor to see if the police didn't do any permanent damage to my head. I don't know why they're accusing me of this triple murder, because I know I didn't have no misunderstanding and no problem with Demar Rodriguez. I never threatened him nor his family. Words had any drug-related conflict with him.
Now, this is the notorious Christian Espat. And you see him now, his brother them, him have like 2 to 3 brother who get killed in San Pedro over gang thing and drugs thing. Now, it is alleged that Christian, him kill him brethren and him brethren daughter and them other friend, cause all of them was friends, and this killing was done because of the baby powder thing. Now I want to explain to you guys how the baby powder thing work in San Pedro. Let me show you some.
His sister says Rodriguez spent the day fishing and took his family out after selling his catch for the day.
You just heard what the victim's sister said. She said that he is a fisherman and he had just sell off all his fish. So that's where the problem come in. Now, in Belize, the smuggler them use a thing named drifting. And drifting is when them put the stuff in the water and make it drift down to the man them in the boat, down the river or down the sea, cause them follow the current and them look on the weather. With drifting, you know it's not 100% secure, so some of the baby powder comes out on shore. So now the fishermen them in San Pedro, because that's the area close to the Mexico, on the other side the Honduras, I think. Them always dip on the sea doing fishing, but them have fish for some other things too, which is the baby powder. Now apparently, from what was told, so he had found some and got into some ruption with the expat them and him other friend them. But, and I want you guys listen to me now, there's a couple different things going on here. Now, you see the fisherman will get killed. Apparently, he was also trying to change his life and working with the police them. And that was a big target on his life also. So listen to this.
But what sparked such a violent attack? Rodriguez's uncle, Jorge Aldana, says the father of three had a criminal past, and during that time, one of his friends turned 4.
He had a criminal past, like them say, and him friends them turned 4. But this guy was still fishing out the baby powder out of the sea, cause he's a notorious fisherman, you understand? So I want to understand that too. So he was doing a couple different things.
My nephew was no innocent person, and I'll be the first person to admit that, you know, at some point they were involved in some level of illicit activities. And he tried to move away from that level of activity. In fact, he had been cooperating with police over the past year. He has cooperated with the police, and as recent as Friday, when he received threats from the same people now that have been sought by police, that he was going to be killed. One of the main persons who have been sought by police used to live in the very same yard here. So they grew up together in the same home. My sister-in-law, my nephew's mother, helped raise this child, who is now being sought by one of the persons sought by police. He had sought to give police some level of information that was incriminating to them, and so it was time to get rid of who knows a lot. There have been several instances where my nephew has, and not only my nephew, but several other street elements have come forward to police, feeding them with evidence and information about rogue police officers on the island who aid, assist, and facilitate these known terrorists in their illicit activities. Police that my nephew, as recent as Friday, gave police information that some of these police officers have benefited in the vicinity of $80,000 to facilitate and aid criminals in San Pedro.
Now, do you guys hear that? What a piece of mix-up. Because he's working with the police, you know, to bring forward certain information that would aid them in crooked cops and gang members. But he is also drifting, and drifting, it's a term used to catch the baby powder out there on the sea and bring it back and sell it. So it's kind of crazy, but I say that to say this. I think the whole world gone mad, because we talk about Jamaica, we talk about Trinidad, St. Vincent, St. Lucia, you name it. I've talked about it. But look what's going on in Belize, and what makes Belize a very unique place. Belize is twice the size of Jamaica, and there's only 400,000 citizens. So it is a really huge place, and I am sure these police and the government don't have the money, or don't even have the human resource to manage this country the way they need to. But listen to this.
Police believe the assailants fled by boats and are working with the Belize Coast Guard to capture them.
Our operations is very extensive in that area, but exceeds the San Pedro Tongue limitations. We're working with police to work in San Pedro Tongue and to work northern on Burgess as well, where we believe the shooters had escaped. So it will be a long joint operation that we'll be doing there with police to try to locate these individuals.
So the man them do even more than people expected. They took a page out of the old Chadi in Trinidad, where they use a boat to come up and do the stuff and do the dirty work, and after them do the dirty work, them use a boat to leave. So now the police them is pretty much baffled and confused, but the police, they came up with a suspect, and the suspect was the young man that I played earlier, Mr. Espat, and he is out of the country at this current time because he said the police beat him up before. That's like a week before this triple homicide went down, and after the triple homicide went down, he left because he said he wanted to medical attention, check out his face. He's not responsible, he didn't kill anybody, and the list goes on and on and on. I'd say that to say this, Belize is very active. You have the gang them there same way. San Pedro is a radioactive zone, and the reason why it is because it's right close to the other part of South America or Central America, whatever the hell it is, and it's close to Mexico, and that's where certain big time smuggler use for drifting them things in the system. Very sad, but at the same time very interesting and very important to our people to know what's going on in these parts of the world, especially if we're living in the Caribbean region. You understand? So like I said, Belize, it look like Belize, the hotness start back up, and I will be on top of it to fill you guys in on what's going on. I have a couple more videos to do from Belize, and also I have a couple more from St. Vincent. I heard that Storm Gonzalez is a telecommunication expert, and he's tracking me. He could track me all he wants. All I know is that he's gonna go to prison, and the FBI will definitely speak into him. So anybody want to trap me, they can track and do what they want to do, but just know that I am going to report them to the FBI, and I'm gonna make sure them go prison. And remember, let me shut my mouth. But yeah, so stay tuned for that. More videos coming up. Countryman.